Lyon, a city steeped in history and renowned for its extraordinary culinary scene. Often hailed as France's true food capital, it's a destination that offers an unrivaled gastronomic experience. In this video, we'll explore the culinary secrets that make Lyon a must-visit for food lovers. Fun facts about Lyon. Did you know that Lyon is home to bouchons, traditional restaurants that serve hearty local dishes like quenelles and coq au vin? Lyon also boasts the highest number of Michelin-starred restaurants in France after Paris. And here's an exciting twist. The famous French chef Paul Bocuse, regarded as one of the pioneers of modern cuisine, was born right here in Lyon, the heart of French gastronomy. Lyon's reputation as France's culinary capital is well earned, and it all starts with its bouchons. These traditional Lyonnaise eateries serve hearty, rustic dishes that reflect the region's rich history and its love for meat. Step into one of these cozy restaurants, with checkered tablecloths and a laid-back vibe, and you'll be treated to local favorites like quenelles, light and fluffy dumplings, usually made with pike and served in a rich, creamy sauce. And of course, there's andouillette, a sausage with a bold flavor that true food lovers can't miss. Paired with a glass of Côte de Rhône or Beaujolais, it's an experience that'll have you wondering why Lyon doesn't always top the list of foodie destinations. For those with a taste for history, the food at Lyon's bouchons tells a story that goes back centuries, influenced by the region's farmers and silk workers. There's no pretension here, just authentic, comforting food made with local ingredients and a lot of heart. Once you've had your fill of traditional Lyonnaise cuisine, head over to Les Halles de Lyon Paul Bocuse, named after the legendary chef who helped cement Lyon's place on the world culinary map. This indoor food market is the ultimate spot for gourmands, offering everything from artisanal cheeses to cured meats, fresh seafood, and decadent pastries. Stroll through the market, stopping at stalls to sample saucisson, fromage blanc, or pralines, the local favorite candy made with almonds or hazelnuts. It's a paradise for food lovers, but how did Lyon become such a renowned food city in the first place? Paul Bocuse and the evolution of Haute cuisine. No discussion of Lyon's culinary greatness would be complete without mentioning Paul Bocuse, one of the most influential chefs in modern French cuisine. Known for his innovation, Bocuse revolutionized French cooking by blending tradition with creativity, focusing on fresh, local ingredients and refined techniques. His restaurant, L'Auberge du Pont de Collonges, has held 3 Michelin stars for over 50 years. But beyond the fine dining scene, Bocuse's influence is felt everywhere in Lyon. Many chefs trained under him have gone on to open their own restaurants, spreading his philosophy of respecting ingredients and elevating simple dishes. This blend of tradition and innovation is what makes Lyon such an exciting place for food lovers. You can even take a cooking class inspired by Bocuse's techniques at l'Institut Paul Bocuse. Whether you're a seasoned home cook or a beginner in the kitchen, these classes offer a hands-on experience where you'll learn to prepare classic Lyonnaise dishes, guided by top chefs. There's something satisfying about crafting a meal with local produce and understanding the craftsmanship behind each dish. So how do you choose between a casual bouchon meal and a fine dining experience? Exploring the Lyonnaise food scene. The beauty of Lyon's food scene is that there's something for every palate. While bouchons offer a taste of tradition, the city is also home to some of the most innovative and creative restaurants in France. Le Kitchen Café, for instance, combines simplicity with creativity, offering seasonal menus that showcase the best of the region's produce. The dishes here change frequently, but you can expect a balance of flavors and textures, whether it's a delicate vegetable dish or a perfectly cooked piece of fish. If you're in the mood for something truly unique, book a table at Takao Takano. This 2 Michelin-starred restaurant blends French technique with Japanese precision, creating dishes that are as visually stunning as they are delicious. It's the kind of place where each course feels like an experience in itself, with unexpected flavor combinations and beautifully plated dishes. For a more casual yet equally memorable dining experience, head to Le Garret, a beloved bouchon that's known for its warm, friendly atmosphere and hearty portions. The gratin dauphinois and cervelle de canut are crowd favorites here, and it's the kind of place where you can linger over your meal and soak in the convivial atmosphere. Hidden culinary gems in Lyon. While the bouchons and Michelin-starred restaurants steal the spotlight, Lyon also has its share of hidden gems that showcase the city's culinary diversity. La Meunière is a small restaurant that flies under the radar but serves some of the best traditional Lyonnaise dishes in the city. With its unassuming exterior and simple decor, it's easy to miss, but those in the know come here for the tête de veau and tablier de sapeur. two iconic dishes that are hard to find anywhere else. For something sweet, make your way to Maison Sèvres, one of Lyon's premier pastry shops. While many tourists flock to the famous chocolate shops in Paris, Maison Sèvres has quietly been winning awards for its macarons, pralines, and chocolates for years. The delicate pastries here are a work of art, and each bite reveals layers of flavor that reflect the skill and passion of the pastry chefs. And for wine lovers, Cave des Célestins is a must-visit. Tucked away in a quiet corner of Lyon, this wine shop and tasting room offers an impressive selection of wines from the Rhône Valley and beyond. You can sample wines by the glass, or take a bottle home to enjoy with your next meal. The staff is knowledgeable and passionate about wine, and they're always happy to offer recommendations based on your tastes. With so many hidden gems, it's no wonder Lyon is known as the true food capital of France. But what about the city's role as a cultural hub? Sweets and pastries. Lyon's dessert delights. Lyon may be known for its savory dishes, but its desserts are equally worthy of attention. A visit to Lyon wouldn't be complete without indulging in the city's famous tarte à la praline. This vibrant pink tart, made with caramelized almonds or hazelnuts and praline paste, is a local specialty that you'll find in many patisseries across the city. The combination of sweet and crunchy with a rich, buttery crust is pure indulgence. Another must-try treat is bouchons, a light and crispy pastry dusted with powdered sugar, traditionally eaten around Lent. These deep-fried delights are similar to beignets but have their own distinctive flavor and texture, perfect for enjoying with an afternoon coffee. For a taste of something more refined, head to Bernachon, a renowned chocolatier famous for its handcrafted chocolates and pastries. Their plaisir sucré, a layered cake with hazelnut praline and chocolate ganache, is a true masterpiece. Finally, make sure to visit Le Boulanger de Saint-Just, one of the best bakeries in Lyon, where you can find everything from buttery croissants to the freshest baguettes. With so many sweet treats on offer, Lyon's dessert scene is as diverse and flavorful as its savory dishes. Lyon's cultural connection to food. Food and culture go hand in hand in Lyon, and the city's vibrant food scene is deeply intertwined with its rich cultural history. A visit to the Musée Gardania, housed in a stunning Renaissance building in the Old Town, offers insight into Lyon's history as a major trading center. The museum's exhibits showcase the city's role in the silk trade, which helped shape its culinary traditions. One of the most fascinating aspects of Lyon's food culture is the tradition of les mères lyonnaises, or the Lyonnaise mothers. These women, many of whom started as domestic cooks in wealthy households, became legendary for their ability to create gourmet meals from simple ingredients. In the early 20th century, many of them opened their own restaurants, and their influence is still felt today in the city's culinary scene. Their legacy lives on in the bouchons, where simple, well-prepared dishes are celebrated. Food festivals are another key part of Lyon's cultural connection to food. The Festival of Lights in December is perhaps the most famous, but the Biennale Internationale du Goût is a must for food lovers. Held every 2 years, this event brings together chefs, food producers, and gourmands from around the world for tastings, workshops, and special events. It's a celebration of Lyon's food culture and its ongoing commitment to culinary excellence. Practical tips for a foodie adventure in Lyon. Now that you're ready to dive into Lyon's food scene, here are a few practical tips to help you make the most of your culinary journey. First, timing is everything. While Lyon is a year-round destination, the best time to visit for food lovers is during the cooler months, from September to April, when the city's restaurants are in full swing and the local produce is at its best. If you're visiting in December, don't miss the Festival of Lights, which transforms the city into a dazzling display of art and light installations. When it comes to dining, it's a good idea to make reservations, especially at popular bouchons and Michelin-starred restaurants. Many restaurants close on Sundays and Mondays, so plan ahead to avoid disappointment. And if you're planning on visiting during one of the city's many food festivals, be sure to book your accommodation early, as hotels can fill up quickly. For getting around, Lyon's public transport system is efficient and easy to use. The city has an extensive metro, tram, and bus network, and the Lyon City Card offers unlimited access to public transport, as well as free entry to many museums and attractions. The city is also bike-friendly, with plenty of rental options if you prefer to explore on 2 wheels. When it comes to tipping, it's customary to leave a small tip in restaurants, usually around 5 to 10%, especially if you've received good service. However, tipping is not expected in the same way as it is in some other countries. Finally, don't be shy about asking locals for recommendations. Lyon's residents are proud of their city's culinary heritage and are always happy to point you toward their favorite bouchon or wine bar.